What's going on, guys? Robby Blanchard here. And did you know that mornings are so important? I want to share with you my morning routine so that you can see what it takes to be successful. Let's get into it right now. All right, guys, so in this video, I want to tell you all about my morning routine. And the reason why I want to share this with you is because I want to show you, something that you can model when it comes to having success in your own life and in your own career and everything you're doing as an affiliate marketer, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. It's things that I've learned. I think that structure is super, super important. It's something I've learned from my good friend and mentor and coach, Craig Valentine, who is just a structure monster. And he's kind of shown me how to get things set up the right way. So first of all, when it comes to my morning routine, typically I'll wake up around 8 to 8:30 in the morning. Now, I don't like to get up early. And the reason why I don't like to get up early is I'm just not a morning person, right? I prefer waking up a little bit later. I prefer staying up a little later. That just works better for me. Now, having said that, I think there's a lot of people that wake up at 5:30. That's great and good for you. If you want to get stuff done, it all depends on what your life is like. If you got young kids and you have to wake up earlier than them, I get that. But for me, I like to wake up around 8 to 8:30. That's when I feel the best, most refreshed. That's when I feel that I'm good to go. Okay, so that's the first thing I'll do. Second thing I'll do is after I wake up, typically I will look at my my goals. All right, so I usually have a list of what my big goals are for the year, and I always wake up and I look at those goals. So it could be what my financial goals are, what my relationship goals are, what my my just in general business goals, anything that I want to achieve in the next 6 to 12 months. I have it on a list, and I always look at it each and every morning. And the reason why I do that is because I want to have that front of mind, knowing that I want to achieve it and I want to make it happen. And anytime I look at it, I usually look at it in the sense and in the frame of I've already done it, okay? Because I'm a big believer in mindset. If you want to get to where you're going, you have to already believe that you're already there, okay? I know that sounds a little bit woo-woo, but that's just kind of how, that's what works for me, okay? Now I also always have breakfast. I think it's important to have breakfast. Usually it'll be bacon and eggs is typically my go-to. Also, sometimes I will go to a coffee spot. So usually I'll go to Starbucks after I have my breakfast. I'll grab my coffee. It's going to be a black iced coffee. Even if it is 10 degrees out here in Boston, I will still have that iced coffee. All right, it's just my routine, something that I enjoy to do. Then I'll get into the office around like 9:30, 10 o'clock is usually when I will start my workday. And then from there, I am just on a grind of calls, meetings, projects, getting things done, meeting with clients. That's what I do during those days. So and then the rest of the day, I usually work out around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's typically where I get most of my workouts done. I'm not a morning person when it comes to working out. I'm more awake in the afternoon. And usually I'll work out at between 4 to 5. I'll take one of my own CrossFit classes. And then after that, from 5 o'clock to about 8 o'clock at night, I will be working at the office. And then from 8 o'clock, I'll go home. I will have dinner. I will watch a little bit of TV. And then I will end up doing some more work until probably about 11 o'clock at night, okay? So just to show you that I am, people always talk about the laptop lifestyle. That's not always the truth, where they picture someone on a beach and just hanging out. That's not me, right? First of all, I wouldn't hang out on the beach because I would get sunburned to death, and I need a lot of sunscreen. But the reason why, guys, it's just not true, right? You have to put in the time and effort. Even when you get to a level where you're making millions of dollars each and every year, you still have to put in the time and money and effort to get there, right? It's just part of the process. So the other thing that I would recommend, guys, is when it comes to your routine, make sure you kind of structure out your routine in the sense that you time block, right? Be very protective of your time. I think that time is everything, right? You only go around the sun so many times, right? So it's important to really be structured with your time. So I would structure out your workout time. I would structure out your time with your significant other. I would structure out your time for your work, right? Your magic time. So for me, my magic time is typically on a Saturday morning is usually when I get most of my stuff done. That's for the week. So I'll get down my big movers, all my emails that go out to my list, all my advertising stuff, all my plans for the upcoming week. That happens on Saturdays. Also, even though it's not in the morning, the day before at night, I will always make a list of the top 5 to 10 things that I need to get done for the next day, okay? And I always work off of those lists. I don't deviate from those lists. And the reason why I do that, guys, is because I stay on task and I don't let little things like if someone calls me and says, hey, can we talk? I want to talk to you about this. Sure thing, we can schedule it another time because it's not planned, right? So don't let someone, time theft. There's time vampires out there. There's time theft people that will just literally pull time time away from you. Don't let that happen. Be in control of your own time and your own schedule. And that's where your success will be. So it's really important, guys, you have that structure in your life where you have a routine that you work off of and you don't deviate from that routine as much as possible, okay? Because you can't get time back, right? It's one of those, it's probably the most precious commodity that you have is time. So make sure you're utilizing it the right way. And when you do that, and when you have that structure and you have that time, and you have things planned out the way it should be for your morning and also for your afternoon and your evening, that's when you're gonna have that success, because it's all compounds, right? It's like compound interest, right? Over time, it's gonna expand on itself and you're gonna be having a lot more success, as opposed to just kind of having no routine and just hoping and praying and trying to get this project done, and someone calls you or this person tells you this or someone pulls you away. Like, you don't wanna have that happen. In order, that's one of the reasons why I'm able to run many businesses successfully at the level that I do, is because I'm able to be protective of my time, schedule things out, have my routine, and not let anything get in the way of that. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. When it comes to your own morning routine, I definitely would apply some sort of structure. Definitely work off of lists, okay? So have your list for the previous, from the previous day for the next day. Also, I would structure out your day where I wouldn't check email in the morning. That's something I try not to do as well until about 10 o'clock when I get into the office. So, first thing you don't want to do, guys, when you wake up in the morning is check your email. You want to be just be present, right? Just take your time, have your routine, all right? Just really, we live in a day and age where everything is instant and everybody wants to reach you right away. And that's not necessarily a good thing, guys. So it's better to just kind of give yourself some time in the morning where you're just kind of focused on your goals and yourself and where you want to go, and then get exposed to the world, for me at 10 o'clock once I roll into the office. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully that gives you some ideas in your own structure for your own life and your own morning, and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you like this video, then I know that you're gonna love the free gift that I have for you below. It's a training on how I became the #1 clickbank affiliate in the entire world, but more importantly, how you can make money online as well. Now, if you like this video, guys, make sure you do 3 things for me right now. Give me a thumbs up, show me you love the content that I just shared with you. Also, make sure you comment below, because I love to answer your questions. And finally, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because each and every week we're pumping out new content just for you. So that's it, guys. I'll talk to you soon, and take care.